Well, hello and welcome to episode 6 of FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis. And of course, yeah, not happy at all this week. Yeah, the 50 for me, I had 54. Yeah, I'm going to go more further into it. Technically, FPL are correct. Yeah, you should know the rules at the start. We'll talk more about it, but psychologically, the mental health of it, the whole game, just messing around with points and you're up and down the rankings, hundreds of thousands, and then you're down when you wake up the next morning. You're How did that go down to 50 from 54 points? Anyway, I just go straight into the video and try to get this thing um shown and done, and it will help the computer and the internet. And thanks for joining me, the guru here. FPL Top Dogs Ballyhaunis, based in Mayo, the west of Ireland triangle. As you all know, keep us all together and an honest reaction of everything that's gone ahead, and a review of the Christy Nicholson Pub Fantasy League, like I always do. But there's lots of particulars to get out of the way first, and this will give you a general idea where I want to go for game week 6, episode 6, guys. Okay, here we go. Okay, that's the story there with us. Yeah, Cole Palmer goals. Yes, brilliant. 4 goals. Yeah, the wild card 6 didn't work out, but I think in the long run, on your bench, did you get that bench? It's about getting that bench, a playing bench, and I'm really happy. I think what I done, although it was a catastrophe on my bench, I've never left so much points on my bench ever. It's I'm kind of happy I have the guys, and it was a last minute thing, but I'll go further into it later on. And the pub review, yeah, 50 points. It should have been 54, but I'll go into it later. 395 points, not a catastrophe. Still in the top 17 of the Chris Nicholson League, and there's not much. There's about 40 points from me to the top, and you guys in and around. I think loads of us are all still in this, and there's nobody running away with anything this year. There's ups and downs. I had an amazing first 3 game weeks, and the next 2 game weeks, 4 and 5 have been, 39, 61. This is a 50. It should be 54. Moan. And we've got this one coming up 7, and I think that's the international break. So yeah, that's 3, 4, and whatever. And I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait for it. I need to get away from this baloney. Just give me the Christy Nicholson this year, and you can all fight for it after that. And then the guru will check out with his 3 stars. What we need is 3 stars over our shirts. Start doing shirts or on our caps. Have you got a star? Uh, yeah, there's no joke though. Like, Sunday, I went to the Brentford match. That was the other week, yeah. So Saturday, the match is played. Arsenal and Leicester. Saka has amazingly got 3 bonus points. He's not assisted, but he was heavily involved in so much play. The bonus point system seems to be working. Uh, and then, as I see with Andy from Let's Talk, we'll just go into him for a minute. This is his knee-jerk stream of about an hour or two during the week. What was it? It wasn't the Bournemouth. I'm not on about the Bournemouth uh, Southampton one. The last game of the game week on Saturday or Sunday, was it Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, United Spurs. Yeah, finally trying to think on the run here. I should be closing this video down pretty quick. It's hard to kind of get anything. Well, I'll give you a rough. I have the video on the thing, and basically, I thought I had 28 points.
Happens, and then to top it all off, Bruno Fernandes gets a red card. Like, what can you do about that? I think that's his first red card for Man United, and I think what made it worse. Hang on, I need to turn the music down a sec. It's banging in my ears. I can't. It must.
Okay, well, I didn't quite get the clip there, but basically, he said he woke, an hour before he did the knee jerk, he was on 28 points, and now he's on 26. So, I have the proof there. I know where it is in this video. But let's go back to the video. I know. So what I'm saying about this is that an hour after the United Spurs game, Andy's noticed even 10 minutes before that his points were just lost. And then I get this. I sent an email, where's my points? 4 points missing. I'm awful sorry about this now. I had everything open here and it's reopening everything again. It's just the video is bogging me down. Apologies, folks. To kind of say this because I'm not getting any back and say that you're thieves, you've stolen my points. I had 54. You're affecting everyone's mental health. What's going on here? An hour before kickoff, after the game is finished, an hour usually you wait for the bonus points, and that's locked in and there's no hassle. Well, in the letter it said, which it won't open in a minute, they got back to me saying a change has happened this season, where an hour after the last game of the game week, that's when all the bonus points will be locked in. So here we go. Thank you for getting in touch. This until 1 hour after the final whistle of the last game week of the entire. So Saka's points changed after the Spurs United game, but we still had the Bournemouth, Southampton game. So that's incorrect as it is anyway. This is a change from last season where bonus point scores were locked in 1 hour after 5. What was wrong with that? That's fine. Maybe they've overcomplicated the whole thing and there's too much data and they need a feckin' day to crunch all this rubbish. This is overcomplicating the game. And now we have a feckin' VAR for bonus points and you're not sure of what you got or what your points are. You could have a Friday game and you're waiting until a Monday night kickoff. Well, in this case, it was only Sunday. Until you get a confirmation. So you have to read. It's 4 days of absolute stress and rubbish, and it's devastating. Now 770,000 after the 54, and then I go back down to 1,005,005 or whatever, back to where I was. And of course, I don't mind the Semenyo thing last night because that knocked me back down again, didn't it? 1.2 mil or whatever, but it's not a bad position. But this allows more time for each bonus point to be verified and more accurate distribution. Well, I say that's more manipulation. If you have any further, that's just kick in the. I think Saka deserved them points. Okay, Martinelli. I think Martinelli and Saka were on 39 each, and then Trossard gets bumped up to 39 from 37, and Saka gets to 37. Okay. Brilliant. This bonus point system, here everything is, and you've got about 20 pages of what stats made up his bonus points. Who's going to look through all that? And who cares really? Just yeah. So that's where I am with that. So that was a bit of feedback with that rubbish anyway. Not happy at all. So I'm down 160k from last week. Consolidation, as I was saying, and kind of big drop down from 181, another kind of half drop down, I'm dropping less and less, so I'm getting kind of to some sort of, and then once you kind of equalize wherever you are in the overall ranking, once you kind of equalize or get to equilibrium, then you can kind of really know where you can attack your position and then start really looking at the dudes in your minis that you need to be kind of keeping an eye on and kind of matching and trying to get on top of. Spurs assets all the rage. You'll be so lanky or so lucky to have him. Bruno's red has been overturned, so he'll be fine for the next day. I think United, whoever they have, not many people have any United assets. Few are looking at Dallo. Some still have Bruno, which is just insane. He's just not getting the returns, and he'll have to score 2 goals a game for the next 10 to get back all them points that other people have gained. That's the problem with this stuff. People, oh, he's not that bad. The stats and a whole lot. This season, the stats mean nothing. There's lies and damn lies, and fixtures nearly mean nothing now. So, V2V, happy to have him. He's 4.5. Johnson 6.4. Now, V2V could be going up. We'll have a quick look later of the rises and the downers. Johnson, Brennan's a good. He's been scoring for fun. 3rd goal in a row. 1 in the League Cup. That big one against Coventry. They came from behind. Romero still not bad value. Okay, here in the middle, but I'd rather what V2V can do from his own 30 meters. That was just unreal, and he's done that before with Son when he scored for the assist. I think it was the Brentford goal, or was it Everton? No, it was Everton. I was there. Kudus, good value, 6.2. He's dropped from 6.5. So I'm keeping an eye on these guys. Paro went down to 5.5 from 5.6. So people are looking at him. Still, loads of people have Paro. Solanke, loads of people still are on him or already are getting him in. 7.6, still good value. Sons in the latest has gone down at 0.1. I don't think he's very good value at that anyway. People are looking at getting him in, but I'm just not gone on Son. I think he's too streaky. Next. Yeah, okay. Palmer creates history, scores 4 goals in one half for the first time ever. Palmer, now this is the like myself, the game week 6 wildcarders. We have a dilemma. Palmer dilemma gives 10.7 or 99 problems for the game week 6 wildcards. Not an awful lot of them had Palmer in that, so I've corrected that, and we'll see later on. Next, yeah, Haaland, blanks. I have him, but you mean I thought I'd done well on. I've dodged one there. Saka against Leicester. Oh, you're all excited. It's all the psychology, the whole thing. The ups and downs are just. I'm a Librian, and I like equilibrium. I like balance. I like everyone's happy and calm, and but sometimes I'm the one that causes all the you know what I'm like, folks. But there you go. It's the lost opportunity. It's just shocking. Loads of people on them, and loads of people have flunked this week. I think Andy Semenyo got 4, 5, 6. I would say maybe 7 in regard to offer. So Andy ended up with about 34 or 5 or whatever it is. I've got 59 moaning. Andy from Let's Talk. But yeah, that's no reward there really. Next one, in the news. Yeah, Boiling Mad, I showed you the letter I said that's what they've given me. So I don't like any of this stuff. This stuff where your bonus points can go on to the last game of the last day of the last month of the last year. 100 days of tribulation, and then you know what you're doing with the bonus points. I don't like it whatsoever. It's only 3 bonus points, 2 bonus points, and 1 bonus point. I wouldn't mind if it was like a Formula 1 grid and you've got 10 bonus points, 10, 9, 8. Fair enough, you need to have that analysis, but this is rubbish stuff. It really is, this bonus point stuff. It's way over the top. I am they probably got it right, maybe. Trossard and Martinelli, they deserve. But the fact is, an hour or 2 after the game, even sleeping on it, and then waking up the next day, watching Andy stream, and then he informs me, I didn't realize that I've lost, I've captained him. He's lost 2 points, I've lost 4. All right, so I'm disgusted, and I've lost a lot of love for this game after what they're at and playing about. And I've got rid of Saka, and I can't do it anymore with the dude. I know he's got scores and the whole lot, but he doesn't go like, haul, not like what, Parma can do several. Okay, Parma might blank, but in his blank, he's hauling 25s. I'm getting on him for Forest, and I'm not missing out. But I think he's been mugged. I wouldn't mind if it was a few hours and we found out a few hours later, but I have no idea why they're spending a day calculating this so they can ruin your week. That rule, I felt pretty happy. 54, 770,000 in the world. And then, okay, Semenyo will not be back. I'll stay in the top mill. All this stuff matters. People say this is only a game. How can you play FPL and say it's only a game? You know, okay, well, you've got people out there that are making tens of thousands and have quit their job. And we all know who they are, the influencers, FPL influencers. I don't do any credits or any advertising. I'm only promoting our league and getting everybody buzzed and do a review and keep this thing alive. The pub is closed down. CHRISTY Nicholson's, but he's still alive in our hearts. We're still drinking with the lad. We're all out. We're in Paddy's bar, Ballyhaunis. That's where we all are now. And this is a way of bringing everyone together from across the globe. People from our community who are in Australia and Canada and Malaysia and Australasia and Timbuktu and Vancouver. This is a way to keep everyone together and in the game and go through the trials and tribulations. So I have no problem with keeping up with the game, but I've lost something over this game week, defo. Maybe in my mind, people would say after the transfers, but look, I think in madness, it's a fine line between genius and insanity. And I stray the both, and I don't mind tipping a toe in either or. Okay, that's the rant over the top dogs for this game week 6. If you can note, please. Roisin. Top dog this week is Jerry Freely. We'll have a look at this. He's obviously Captain Parma anyway, as he could have even tripped. I'll check later anyway. Kevin Guru Killer Kilbride 90 terrific. The next guy was the Guru Killer here, and then the Oracle, the 290s there. It's a big gap. So Jerry just top dog for game week 6. Great shout out, and we'll have a look at your team and see do we need to get all on them. If you have a wildcard game week 6, you're absolutely in a powerful position with transfers possibly accumulating. Sean Sniper, Gilday 88, John C. Halpin 86, and James Crane. All these they probably would have all had Paramount anyway. Good stuff from James. He's making the list a lot. Cal Crumpet Carney and Derek Kilkenny 79. William the Hitman Nestor, great stuff. He's well in the game 77. He's doing well this year. He's keeping his couple of chips intact. I think the people like Will, when they play the game, it's so great to watch. Thinking outside the box, like overthinking is like you overthought so much you go around in a circle, but onto a different level. So you overthink onto it. William's just unbelievable like that, and the left field calls that he does is just insane. So this could be his season. A crazy zany, upside down, absolute mad crazy season could well be what suits William, and I'm hoping myself in the end. But yeah, me and William we're in a good position, and let's keep it there. Ryan Kilban 76, Owen from Claremorris, love boat row, very good hurler, and great to meet him out as well in London, and Jason Coyne as well, talented clubsman here, football and hurling 74, Luke Boss 72, Neil Lacers, Carney and Cyril Collins 70, all brilliant scores. You think that Andy from Let's Talk has got 34 odd, that's a massive 35, that's a massive 35 against so many of those who are following all these influencers. All the influencers are doing, most of them are just in the muck. I've seen 4.2 million, 3.2 million, 2.2s. So I'm not taking what I have for granted, but I'm going to be honest. If this is the season, it's going to be the season. Lee Chambers has come back after a terrible game week the other day, and Seamus O'Boyle 69 each, very good score, got some points back. Daniel Jordan and Adam Hickey, so they're the puppies. which is good. I want to be a puppy every week, to be honest with you. You know, there's no point being the top dog one week and then being the runt for the rest of the year. So, but Jerry, I think at the end of the season, I'll see who all the top dogs are, and I'll figure out something what to do with 38. Couldn't have 38 hats, but I don't know. We'll see what goes in the future. But like, it's really good. You win a game week, you're top dog for the week, and well, you have you know the rights, you know, to brag, the bragging rights. So that's where we are there. Let's see I think the risers are next, the fallers and the risers, or is it my rants? Yeah, Guru wildcard failure. I think that's a bit over harsh, but we'll have a look later. Yeah, the Saka bonus points still upset and angry that loads of people losing out the 4 points there. You're brave enough to do the captaincy, but not going to moan too much more about it. Making notes. Yeah, I made lots of money. Yeah, I did 2 transfers in. Both Palmer and Jackson have risen by the 0.1, 10.7 and 7.8 or 9, one or the other. We'll check later. Happy to be still just off. Well, I'm just off the million, of course. Consolidation, yeah, mixed off. Yeah, not happy with Arsenal whatsoever. I think the Odegaard thing is just obvious. And for the last few games, it's down the left all the time with Arsenal. And I don't know. Saka's frustrating. I've never really been a Saka owner. I always tend to kind of go against this guy, and it's just a bias that he's got Southampton next. Well, I don't care. For all I know, they've got a big European match coming up. Who are they playing? PSG. I think it's tonight. We'll have a look later at the scores. Who knows? They could rotate. They need to rotate as well. They can't. You know. We'll see anyway. But I'm off Arsenal. I just have Gabriel left. Angry with the game. Looking forward to the international break. Yeah, that's my thoughts. I'm looking forward to it. The sooner the better. Yeah, when is that international break? You can check it out yourselves. Anyway, I think it's after the next one anyway. Let's have a look. 5th of October, 19th. So the 5th and 6th. United are playing Villa on the 6th, Sunday the 6th at 2 o'clock. And City versus Fulham at 3 o'clock on Saturday the 5th. And then you have the international break until Saturday the 19th. Tottenham are the early game against West Ham. Okay, on the 19th. So we just got one more game week after this. Game week 7. So game week 8 is the other side of it. Good riddance. Overall, happy with the wildcard and happy to have NFM and Lewis. I chose them last minute over Consett and Davis from Ipswich. I just think they're a bit more sexier and it gives me a bit more options to trip up on Man City and Spurs. Well, at least double on Spurs. I'll figure out something because I like all my 5.5. I like Emil Smith Rowe. I like McNeil. And I like Rodgers. So that only leaves Palmer and Bueno. So I'm not sure where I want to go. I love Watkins. I don't want to get rid of. So I have only 2 strikers. So I don't know how I'm going to get that Solanke thing that everyone's on about. I'll have to figure out. And I want Foden. I think he can be, like forlorn. That's just a shout out to the band forlorn. Okay. Folk horror, alternative folk horror. Yeah. So that's where I am with that concept. So happy about I had VDV on the bench. I thought United would win. I'm just shocked what's going on in United. Next, is this the price rises? Right, so the price rise is over. This is before Saturday, last Saturday. Stuart Rose, 4.6. Sanchez has gone up. Saka went up before Saturday. Wood 6.2. Semenyo went up, and then this is over the week. This is just from my last video. These guys actually did go up in price. So Wood's at 6.2. I'm not sure about Wood anyway. And the way Forest playing without Gibbs White is a different animal altogether. I'm trying to think whether Gibbs White has got the 3-match suspension or is it just the 1? If it's just the 1 and he's back for the Chelsea away game, then possibly that will be trickier. I want it to be a cakewalk for Chelsea. with my new best buddy goal. So Sunday 3 a.m. Gabriel went up to 6.2, and so did Delo 5.1. Then Monday, which is last night, early hour mornings, Parma went up. Solanke went up 7.6. Bueno. I got him at 7.1, and now he's 7.3. Wow, that's like 8 days. He's up point 3. Unreal. So I'll be making $1 million out of him soon. So by the way, it is 7.1. So he needs to go up to 7.5. So that has to be a 0.4 of a difference or something. So 7.1, so 7.1, 7.3. Yeah, so 7.2, you get that. So it's every odd. So if he goes up another, I should be getting 0.2 million when I sell him on. So I'll be able to sell him at 7.3. When he goes up to 7.5, I got him at 7.1. I'll be able to sell him at 7.3. That's the whole. But I wouldn't sell him anyway. I'm just giving an example. Dibbling is popular in lots of the Game Week 6 drafts. Tuesday the 1st. That's what I noticed today. Watkins 9.1. He's up, and Jackson. So Jackson's up to 7.9. That must have been Monday morning, and that was today, Tuesday morning. So there was only 2 transfers today at 3 a.m. Today morning at 3 a.m. Watkins and Jackson, and the Monday 3 a.m. was these loads of different risers. Possibly tonight, McNeil will go up to 5.6. Luis Diaz looks like he'll go up to 8.1, but not sure about that. Okay, Palace away next with Liverpool, but the Liverpool's fixtures are going to get trickier, and there's lots of European games, and it's all that sort of mixed up minutes and everything. Caldwell looks like he'll go up to 4.6. Harwood Bellis, he could go up to 4.1. He's very popular in the drafts. Delap 5.6. Now this 93% means 93% likely. I've got these figures only a little while back that he will go up. It possibly won't go up by tonight, but these other dudes are over 100%, so they look like they will go up. HAALAND is due for another one soon. He's got 15.4, so he's getting to a stage now where if you don't have him, even with the money in the bank, it's just going to decimate you. Rogers up to 5.3 soon. Okay, so good price rises. I got him at 5.1, I think. So that would be another 1 mil for me. Van de Ven, happy to have him, 4.6, and Tunezabi from Ipswich, possibly. Fallers over the last week since it's been. Antonio's gone down. McGinn, Muñez from Fulham, Hall from Newcastle, Garnacho 6.3. Good value for Gvardo, 5.9. White, loads of bits and pieces there. Xerxes, just friendless in the market there, and João Felix 6.3. Sunday 3 a.m. Bruno's down to 8.2. He'll possibly get down to 8.1 the way he's going now, but he's got his things rescinded. But Foden looks like he'll be going down soon enough, 9.1. Very likely these are guys. Well, is he already? No, not in the. He's not due one yet. He's just gone down to 9.2. Foden's down to 7.4. Bruno down to 8.2. Carlson 8.2. McCollum is down. Kula's down. Poro's down. 5.5 value there. Burns from Newcastle's down. Barkley, Almiron, Rodri is hemorrhaging. I said yo-yo, but that's what I'm on about. United defender. 4.3 Yarrow or whatever. Steele is down. So Eze went up Monday night. Went down. 6.8. Jamie Ward-Prowse has gone down 6.2. Tuesday night, Sons dropped 3 a.m. last night. Gakpo's dropped 7.1. Paqueta dropped from West Ham 5. João Pedro 5.5. He's gone down again. Stones has gone down. Ayu, Enzo, Kufel 4.4, me, and Casemiro. Tonight, okay, Ruben Diaz could be falling tonight, along with Joel Linton at 6, and Medicaid could be going down. There's just too much at Chelsea with Sancho and the whole lot. It's just way too much. You haven't any idea what's going on. who's starting. The only one is Cole, really. Colwell would be possibly good Sanchez, but he was at fault for the few against Brighton. Isaac is looking very likely. I put the minus 100 there, just to give you an idea that he's very likely to drop to 8.2 tonight. So if you got him, and he's got his toe thing as well. Sterling 6.8 looks like he'll be going down to 6.7, and Inte all the rage, but now dropping like a stone. Dunk as well going down. Udogi, no one has him. Salah at 96% is keep an eye out. He could be going down, so depends where you got in at Salah. I sold him at 12.7. I had him from the start, so I made him in middle and point middle and got out. Bailey could be going down. Castagna Munoz again could be dropping. Felix Zhao again. Zhao Felix will be dropping again. Darwin again getting down to Gakpo. Nobody will take on Gakpo or Darwin unless there's an injury to someone in that Liverpool thing. They're going to hemorrhage all the way. Yeah, so that's it. We can get rid of this. So I was just totally frustrated all day listening to Arsenal flounder and fluster over Leicester like God above. Like, and, apparently Arsenal had like about 40 shots, and I don't care. Nothing equates. It has to be points. It has to be assists. It has to, like, nobody was expecting Arsenal to see 2 goals. And one of the influencers said that like Leicester had a 0.25 expected goals in the whole game, and nobody's expecting Johnson to do what he did. But it's still a joke, If you've got some people that have gone triple Arsenal defense, most have gone double defense with Raya and Gabriel, and with the Saka or the Havertz up there, and they've not got returns. It's just between Saka, Gabriel, and Raya, you're looking at you're lucky if you got 5 points out of the 3 of them. So that wasn't what a wildcard was all about. And there's a lot of frustration and anger out there. So 50, but lots of people in the Christie, they've got loads of scores over 50. Like I was looking at the Christie there, and it's just how many points you scored in September, and it's shocking now. I could go. Somebody told me to go into it a bit, but yeah. So I leave it at that. And this is an awful lot on the bench there, like 26 points on the bench. So not yeah. Needs to say I won't be one from Trent. I'm getting the Trent's on my radar for a Foden. How do you get to? I would just take all the money out to try, like, what's he, 9.2. I don't want to get rid of him, but I'll have to look at my proper team here at the minute. I don't know if I can really. Brighton will score anyway against Spurs, so, and it's Man City there for Smith Rowe, so I think I'll just leave it. Although Lewis is starting this low, and we have the minutes there already, so the lineups. I can't believe HAALAND. This is crazy stuff. Foden's in, so we'll keep an eye on how Foden, HAALAND are doing in the middle there. It's a very strong team. Like Taco, Savino, Grealish, okay, is on the bench possibly. There's not much there. Okay, Diaz is obviously not playing, and then Emerson, but it's quite strong. Stones in his normal. He should be in that position, all right. I think that's his best position, but that's a very, very strong team. And I have, yeah, I think 1-0 already. Gundogan. Okay. Sure, that's the way it does. It goes into the city. Once you click into the city fixture, yeah. It's a city here use. It's just baloney. Complete. 1-1. Wow. I really am not impressed with their attacking thing. I think Arteta is playing the savvy and coy way. Win 1-0, 2-0, get them already. It's a title matchup head for head, and it's only game week 7. You really felt City going all guns to get that draw against Arsenal the other day, and then desperately trying to get the winner away to Newcastle. You just feel like it's a title. It's actually felt like a title race. Game week 6, excuse me. So all the way. So that's where we are over there. So yeah, what's the Arsenal done? Osimhen is not playing for PSG. So yeah, Gabriel, pretty strong team. Party Rice, yeah, that's as strong as you can get. Yeah, and one thing I'm really happy with, no more limp. No more anyone texting me about Saka's limping after 20 minutes yesterday, the other. I'm, I'm so happy to get rid of him and his limp. Really am delighted. Um, and a shout for FC Wimbledon over that's it, playing Newcastle away. Yeah, what their pitch collapsed, which is a shocker. Yeah. Okay, still 0-0 after all that time. 25 minutes and more bits and pieces. Okay, get rid. Bruno, get rid. We're slowly getting there. Sun Dream Team, very happy with what's going on here. 111 points and still loads left to play. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to play. HAALAND captain tonight. I've got nothing so far from him. Gundogan scored. Fernandez now. Bruno will be fine for the European match, but do we really expect a loss? Oh, United Porto's away is just absolute. Yeah, it's not an easy one. And I played the chip here as well, so you get 9 points for each goal instead of 6 or whatever it is. That's a goal scored, 6, yeah, assist. So it doesn't even matter if a defender or whoever scores it. It's just what defender, goalkeeper, penalty save, or clean sheet, goal concede. Okay, that's just the defense option. So all players they just score that 6. So I get 9 for every goal. So I was kind of hoping HAALAND would start tonight and just go great guns. Still got time, but I expect a lot of substitutions after 60. So he's got to do it now. So 950 in the overall in all of the Sun Dream team. I'm 950th. So I'm definitely going to take that. Like 400,000 people in this thing. So I can't figure out how many the leagues. So you only have 11 players in this, so you have to really figure out who's going to play all the games and even the cup games. Single game for United. So the England League, 883 from well, that figure is I'd say it's up to about 300,000 people have entered. So I'll take that, and that's fine. And has already losing rank. So has the Gundogan guys or whoever's got him is clicking in. So I'll take that. I'm happy enough. Got no more chips, so Kasu. I like the tactics of the whole thing anyway. The draft, who lost the next one, won the next one, lost the next one, lost the next one. It's just up and down, up and down. That's why I can't stand. I was leaving, after for 3 or 4 game weeks, and then you don't get the guys on waiver, and you don't have first pick on who you want to transfer in and out. So you might have a first pick, but since you're leading the league, your pick will be the last one to be. So if you're 12th, whoever you pick, and second and third and fourth choice, you'll get all them choices ahead of everyone up here, and then it snakes all the way up. So this is the thing about draft. The better you do, so the worse rubbish gets on you. Because say, I've got Kevin De Bruyne who's injured now. I've got a couple of problems in my team to fix. And De Bruyne, okay, I have to wait out and see what he does. Grealish is in and out, stop start. He was a punt, Faraday. He came on for 4 or the other day, whatever. This guy could be injured now, Veltman. So I'm going to do bits and pieces in it, but I'm not going to go over the top. It's just, fair play to that. I'll keep doing it anyway, because it's great fun anyway. It's good fun. I'll keep at it. David Cunyon, 43 here in the CHRISTY Nick. The video shorter. CHRISTY Nick. So David Cunyon, he won't be happy with that. Timber Diaz. Okay, that was I think that was a pretty good call in a way, but then Gordon gets the penalty, and of course Isak's not playing, so that was a bummer, straight away. They still got a wild card and bench boost, and so it could be doing something. Saka, Timber, okay, is doubled up. Timber should play. Watkins, Mateta now they go missing. Absolutely, so many traps in this game. It really is. Bench, so many bits and drips and drabs. Wild card. Liverpool away to Palace. Loads of people getting rid of Salah. 35. I see. I think everything is shortened up a lot. Yeah, loads of people went for this Ivan Nilsson from Bournemouth, and he did score. That was Fofana. Not sure about this dude, really, in all fairness. Or rather, Dallo would be. He's got two. Diego. Yeah, this is the other dude, isn't it? I thought that would be Ahmed, but that's Diego Jota. I'm just looking at it. Yeah, bloody, my eyes are getting absolutely crossed. I was thinking that was Ahmed or Diallo, or I didn't see it. Excuse me, I better keep this short because I can't see. He's got everything left. So 35. We'll see what Connor does. Will it another? The Arsenal thing didn't work out, but there was no benefit in this team because of Arsenal. The points were all spread out, and Saka got nothing. Won this game week for a fact. The HAALAND thing is an absolute just blow your brains away stuff. Just when you think that he'd just get one game week, now everyone's going to have 0.4 and he'd be 50.6 in another couple of weeks' time anyway. Defo, everyone will have him. So the benefit of us having the two premiums, that's gone now. That's finito. And can you squeeze? I've seen drafts with Salah, okay, so it's doable. Son is in there, okay, he didn't play, so that's a bummer. I don't know Brighton after what happens to them. Brighton it's just all psychological. You know, Brighton will turn up and possibly, do Spurs 2-0 like they usually do. Yeah, Liam Hurr, very good season, 64. Didn't quite make the puppies, but loads of people in the 60s, and that's a very good score. 114,000, very ambitious of that. It's a great position, great score. Palmer's already clicking in there. HAALAND, okay. Bench. Who cares about the bench if you've got an 11 like this? Leif Davis is interesting. Ipswich fixtures are quite good. Broken in there. Did he? Yeah, he Chelsea. No, I'm not going to be too critical about anyone up here or give too much because they has used all his 4 transfers, his 3 transfers. He's still got all his 3 chips, and that was possibly Buemo, Vandenberg, good stuff. Madison cleared up all. Madison, that's really no, not great guns. And Buemo, I got him in on my Sun Dream team. Great, brilliant, and Havertz scored as well. Joe Pedro, okay, Wood, fair, safe enough. It looks like he's done his wild card, and again, so there's a lot of people not with Saka in their team. This is so now, so yeah, that's good stuff. And the thing about Palmer and Jackson as well, I had to move early on that Saturday night, and definitely by Sunday because I had 0.0 left. This, 8.1, that gave me 18.1, and there was 10.6, and Jackson was 7.6. So I was able to just get the two of them in, and I just said, if I don't get Palmer, and I'll never get him in soon enough, and I'm not convinced. Jason McGoldrick, great stuff. He's done his wild card, 53, respectable. Gabriel Saliba, there's no third Arsenal, but like, who matters? This season it's just everyone's players. Andy Quignon has made great strides up the table. Smith Rowe is in for Bowen and Buemo. Good stuff. I wouldn't have anything from West Ham. Get off Jota as well. Buemo is a no-brainer. Sticking fixture this season. Palmer, lovely, sitting pretty. Allen's doing well here. Again, yeah, he went against the Arsenal thing, and it's okay. He's 4 more points better than me, but I'm disgusted with what I heard on the radio anyway with the now against Southampton, because you've made a whole season and a wild card over Arsenal, and they get you 5 points between 3 of them. That's proper Spursy in my opinion. FPL Spursy, that is. Who have we got here? Leicesters Carney, 70, great score. Well, yeah, he's made the puppies. Robinson still sticking. Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with Robinson. I think he's City next. We'll see. So that's Semenyo, good, up and date, vibrant team. McNeil's even in there. I love the team. It's brilliant. Well done there. That's and no. It just depends who you're on, who's banging for you. And it's just one of them seasons where the Palmer boys are banging. Doesn't, when everyone bangs for you, and everyone's banging, and it's up and down, and it's like, just have to get used to losing hundreds of thousands of places, by just the width of was over in Vancouver with Jackie the dancer. He's got all his chips and tactics to 69. Very interesting team. Eze's hemorrhaging, but there's nothing wrong with them. It's just point have him, then you're at a disadvantage. But we'll see anyway. Stewart, Ahmed, and Salah got rid of Watkins, Joe, and I wouldn't like getting rid of Watkins there, but he had to make it as well. Everybody will need him. Game week 12. There's a tricky runs up there for Liverpool. 90 for the Guru Killer here. good shout. You've got all his chips intact, sitting absolutely phenomenally pretty. 10 points ahead of me. So, or he falls. He's done 6 games, 3, 16, 19, 17 digital hauls, and the others are blanks. So we'll see. Palmer, great call. He's made no transfers. He's had him in for a while. Porro's fine. Make another one without Saka. It's either Saka or Palmer show at the moment. And against Forest and Southampton. So there's just no apart from Southampton in the league, however. So he's got Watkins in as well. Great, wow, that's a really good team. Love it. Not sure about Onana, but like no keeper is really killing it. That's from Mark Goldbridge calling this dude cardboard hands. It's hilarious. Well, he'll save you a penalty now and they get good position. Lovely, healthy. Look at that. No wild card. All chips intact. Laughing. Ahead of joining a double winner of the CHRISTY Nick. Done his wild card, and it's this team. Obviously similar to a few other influencers apart from Solanke in there. Solanke would be good. I think everyone will need a spur in there somewhere. Wood bores the hell out of me. I'm sorry. So even Semenyo is a baller, of course we know. Joe don't. David McNamara is always there. Really is the standard of the CHRISTY Nick, Dave. So it's always up there in the top 10. Joe Pedro for Wood. Just you don't know what you're going to get out of this guy. He's on, he's off, he plays, he's gone. He goes away to Brazil, something happens, who knows? Another international break. I wouldn't be surprised. He'll try to get off early for that so he can get on to do a bit of samba. Is he Brazilian? I think. 50, okay, lovely hurling. Move on. The HAALAND template, in fact, there. So he was banging it, a couple of goals here and there. I would just have both Palmer and Jackson just in case. Jack McGoldrick, 60, a free hit. I don't know if I'd use that there. We'll have to see what he's going to go back to. Yeah, that's so frustrating, losing the 4 points. It made a big difference, it's huge. I'm disgusted with it still. Aidan Gaffney, 63. The Oracle got in Buemo and Wood. Wood is safe and he'll play and he's on peno, so he'll do, and he's on the box and he'll tap something in and he'll just absolutely get his head to something and he can't move him and he's like the Statue of Liberty in the 6-yard box and it's just like it hits off his hand and the head, his arse. The point, you can have him. Sorry. Kanate, good stuff. Robinson's good. Byrne kept HAALAND quiet. Sharma and Saka thing. The Oracle just sees the future. I see, and that is the future. That isn't. Salah, Mbuemo, Smith Rowe, Watkins. Wow, what a team! Really, I don't know. I really, really don't know about a wild card or whatever. If you're playing that, I'm not sure. It's just going forward. It's the can't get rid of this Joker thing. Sorry, folks, just can't. This Joker thing, the movie. Anybody who's seen the first one? I have this Lady Gaga. Okay. I love that team. I love the team, really do. Raya, he's got Saka, he's covered Arsenal, he's got his Liverpool. I love Watkins, he's chipping away. Smith Rowe's chipping away. I think I'm seeing Smith Rowe more of a bench dude, the ultimate bench dude you want to have coming off the bench. You just never know. But I don't think there's any panic with this team here at the minute. I think you can definitely get through this game week, and then you can see in game week 8 or whatever. You have Palmer, you have Salah. Yeah, the Fulham thing, Man City and Fulham. I see why it's time to come calling, and I'm not missing any more points. I think the Oracle's done amazing with no. This is just proof here that you can do without HAALAND, and possibly with Fulham at home and get at least a couple of assists in there. And who knows? We'll have to see what he does tonight. And does he come back fresh and the whole lot? And we'll see. But I love the team as it is at the minute. But of course, every game week there's risks. You can't have them all. And this is what we're seeing this season. Oh, it's going to be a last man standing. Owen Collins, 63, again with Palmer. That's bucked him up a lot. Jackson's fine going forward. Delete. I was thinking about him. Bullet headers, the new Maguire. Okay. It's still a pretty banging team that is. On the bench, a few bits and pieces, not much, but Owen's okay there. He is. A good start. The Hitman, indeed, scored the other day. And Luis Diaz, okay, finally bit the bullet and got in Diaz. Well, yeah, possibly after Bullocks as well. William into his horses and Bullocks and training and players. busy guy. Felix. He got rid of Felix, the cat. HAALAND. Okay, good to have him on the bench. Souček, fair play, interesting. Yeah, the moment I saw Souček playing, I thought he'd be scoring. He just always scores. Handy dude to have on the bench. Konsa, Robertson, okay. Trent's done nothing really. He's done one assist. Jota, okay, and Diaz. It's a lot in there to cover the Salah thing, isn't it? So the rotation thing, who knows? And Buemo's fine, Palmer's fine, Watkins, Haaland. Very interesting. I love Flecken. Nico Williams, not sure, but like it's great to see William White right up there. Good stage, stocking range. 38 points there's nothing in it. Slot machines. That's myself. Yeah. Look, a little bit maybe. Oh, Lula got rid of these two, but for me, Andy from Let's Talk said the only way he can see you getting off these two is if you can't get if you've got to do something to get Palmer and then you want him in, and I do, and I have him Palmer, and he's a stick and fix. He's not playing in the Conference League; it's just all Prem games, and he should be well rested in between. Joke having these two in the bench, I know, but at least it's not the worst wild cards in the world. Rory Halford just in behind me. So a lot of heavyweights just not too far away, just doing a good country trade. We're on the same rank as well. See, it just goes to show with different teams. It's just brilliant. Palmer, good stuff. On it, Saka, they've got both of them in with Haaland. And the Liverpool cover, got Trent, okay. It's impossible to have them all. Sajendra in there. James Crane, 84. Very interesting. Ahmed for Enzo. What's that about, James? Did you have a bet on him to have first goal scorer? Look at this guy. Well done. Good of us there. Captaincy. The first. Is it James the first guy to captain? I think he was, Yeah, I think so. I can't see. Well, yeah, James. Kudos. Great. Look, Van de Ven as well. Great stuff. Lovely 84. Salah's going to be a differential soon enough the way. But he is frustrating to watch, though. That Peno, yeah, but he's had chances. Not an awful lot on the bench. Ings, I'm not sure. Enzo, not sure. But like, how can you be unsure? There's so many ones in this. Ones, twos, and threes. It's like something binary. But the algorithm has come up with Palmer and the captaincy. Just goes to show one captaincy. That's all you need. Just get your captaincy right every week. Good stuff. The big friendly giant in 21st doing well. 39. He won't be happy with that. Rogers and Gabriel in. Isak for Jackson, not bad shout for Ross O'Hara. Dara Hunt, okay, good stuff. 65. John C. Halpin took a -8. Is Reed Palmer Jackson? Wow, he sniffed the win there, didn't he? So it's all. So he's actually got a 78. So he could have been a puppy, but I think he's still an underdog, just about. Waymo, good call. Looks, you can see no wild card was played previously. Okay. Thinking on his feet, thinking on the run, and overall that was a very good decision. Like a 78 there in a game where you're like, this is massive. You're knocking like 40 points on everyone from a loss of the influencers and those that have done them. Wow, those template wildcards and those loads of wildcards, over 500,000 possibly paid. So yeah, Palmer, good call to get rid of Bruno before the price rise. Okay, people possibly wanting to transfer in Salah when he's playing better fixtures. Possibly, I think they have Southampton at home. Did they have one already? But in the future, Liverpool's fixtures will turn and we'll all want him in then. So it could be just the point that we're going to be transferring 2 transfers to get in 2 premiums, get Salah in and nail him for a captaincy, and then get fluid. Now people are playing the game hyper fluid. Stevie Strat, 49. It's fine. Just get through it. It's fine. See, the triple Arsenal did nobody any favors. Like 4 points between triple. It's just absolutely devastating. Like all that time trying to figure out a wild card, and the fix in everybody's team was a double Arsenal defense and an Arsenal attacker, and it's all gone down the left, and nobody's got points. Oh, hate it. Dylan Lyons, 48, some 40s and 38, 62 with 58 there for Robert McCormick. 3, all these guys are fine. Like it's just like 40, 30, 70 to 80 points off the lead, a few good game weeks. Actually, it's just so much time to get this right. It's unbelievable. anyone here can go on a run easily with the nobody can have all the same players like the last few seasons. Um, yeah, one good game week, everyone else blows out. You have a Parma, or it could be someone next week. Who knows? Just get on somebody early and kill it. So just quickly pop down. Yeah, that's what Sean. The sniper needs to have a. We need to have a quick look at sniper here. Sean Gilday, 88 points. Palmer captaincy, very very brave, brilliant call, unreal. 38 points from the other 10. Doesn't sound massive, does it? But it's about the captaincy there, isn't it? Rao, great call. He scored. Zhao, brilliant. It's all gone right. Okay, a little bit on the bench. Good, strong bench. Wildcards played. And Buemo's in danger in this team, of course. No Arsenal. The Arsenal thing, that's really what's propelled. Well, it propelled getting you back into the hunt is that you've made a lot on the Gooners, the Gooner army, like what we were wildcarding into. So is that realistic? It's another, Haram Scarum, Southampton at home for us all to endure. Connor Freely, 62, good scoring, is on Salah. Brave enough, not a Richie. Garnacho, he got rid of Palmer. He had Palmer, but I was obsessed about getting rid of Palmer the other week. Van de Ven, good stuff. Not too bad. Captaincy wise, 64. It's going in the right direction. Just quickly scroll down. Everybody else. Luke Walsh, 72, good score there. Smith Rowe and Duran. You're saying that a lot of Palmer's ownership is artificially high because a lot of the inactive players. I think he's about 30% owned, but like 20% of it's like inactive players. And in the top 10K or something, his ownership's like 1% or something. It's crazy. Nobody has them at this stage, so there could be an opening on this Kyle Palmer. That's probably the crux where I want to take a chance on that. Dennis Ring with that 28. That's Runtville. Welbeck, Smith Rowe, Diaz, Dalla. You think that's okay? He used up all four. He done a bit of spring cleaning as well. Got rid of Bruno. Good stuff. That's a 4 or a 5 net difference. I think it's fine. It's just one of them game weeks, isn't it? Yeah, the Arsenal thing didn't bang. Nothing banged. Louise went off. Yeah, another game week. This could absolutely do 100. This team, I'll mark will probably be an 80, 70 next game week. I'll keep an eye on Dennis Ring and see if that comes through. But I think sometimes you just do nothing. He has everything here. He got the wild card, so not sure. Good activity. We probably want over the international break and see what happens. I don't think there's any panic stations. So sometimes patience is the thing. I wasn't going to be patient. I just wanted Palmer, and I just blanked out on all the points. I've been dazzled. My head's been turned. Sorry, folks, it's been turned by Cole. 57 for James E. Duffy. All right, lots still of activity down here. 59, lots of stuff going on with Daniel Jordan there. A lot of the, especially Gibbs White as well. Had to McNeil, good call, well done, and Luis Diaz and Gar. They're all proper good calls there. So it's all right. 67, 74 from Owen Rowe. So quick look for the Love Boat. Commotion. Don't rock the road, baby. Pope, fair enough. Porro, good. Jota, in and out, does well. Palmer, brilliant. Havertz. Game week, Garnacho, Wood, on fire. It's just kind of nearly there, but there's still a lot of points there, a lot of potential in that team. So it's hold brave and true. 44 wildcard done. 5 mil. It's a tricky situation for Silvermines. Donny loves his FPL. Any sort of advice going forward? HAALAND with captain against Fulham. It's when you're down here, you have to kind of think outside the box and say, "Well, can I get on?" I'd be getting on Palmer ASAP as quick, but how do you do that? Doesn't seem to be only any other cash cow apart from game week away to Palace. Depends how many transfers Donny's got in. But Salah could be, but you probably you're back against HAALAND. It can go either way. Well, it's I just what I'm saying is like you got covered with Diaz there anyway. Um, it's hard to know there. Saka to and then have more Arsenal going into Southampton. That it's not far off a very good team. And Paro in there to come in. Zhao will be fine, but nobody knows. He's a total enigma. Manana, I'd rather have Rodgers, but there's not an awful lot wrong with this team whatsoever. Um, it's just really weird this season. If you're in that, Lee Chambers from work, Isak for Havertz, not a bad call. Eventually, he did score, captain him, but that's a total frustration with that. Seriously, thought would be a lot more playing number 9 for Arsenal, and he gets one off, and we had to wait 20 minutes for VAR, even for it's all game. It's just a complete frustration. Very good call outside the box. Why not, Leicester? Well, we'll have to see. Foden, I want him in eventually. We'll see what he does later on. And that's our roundup, more or less complete. Porco on 29. And Owen Cognon at the bottom, looking after us from the rear in the platoon. Thanks, folks, for bearing with us here. Let's give us a like and a subscribe to Vince Wega 171074. Football. There's no easy way, is there, to get to this thing? What's going on in the universe? Newcastle lead, AFC Wimbledon, okay. Brest are winning 4-0. Stuttgart, Arsenal 2-0 up at half time. Celtic are getting their heads handed to them. Okay, City is the one I'm interested. I want Haaland to be doing something here. Foden, okay, and Doku. Foden's back anyway. He's on the verge. He's on the cusp of getting back. I'm onto him. I'm telling you, I'm onto him. So I don't think Haaland will possibly do an awful lot now for myself here for the Sun thing. What's happened to Arsenal here? It's good. Saka, okay. Havertz and Saka. And I've just got rid of both of them. That's going to be interesting. Moving forward, looking forward to game week 7. Well, not 1 ounce. And let you go. Thanks anyway, folks. And like and subscribe. And take care.